I've wanted to do this video for a long time. I probably wanted to do it in 2025 when the events of the world really started kind of picking up. And I'm not saying that there haven't been events in the world that haven't already been a lot. But in 2026, we have business owners out here afraid to sell. And I think it's important that we start to address what's actually happening here. You're going to hear a lot of advice over the next few months, years, of when tragedies happen in the world to stop selling. Now, this advice comes from very well meaning people. We have seen instances where companies are, they've got all their sales posts automated for the whole year, and they all of a sudden put out a fire sale when an entire state or province is on fire due to forest fires. So we put out this kind of hesitation to sell, but really what it gets translated down to small businesses, there's no good time to get new clients. There's no good time to sell your products and services. And when we really look at the world, no one is telling Starbucks to stop selling coffee. No one is telling the grocery stores to stop selling food. And you might say, okay, but Marisa, I sell something that is not an essential service. And I will say to you that there is probably a good chance that what you are selling is an essential service. Now, I work with business owners around the world who are working in their business. Maybe their business directly doesn't impact or change the world, but the money that they create in their business absolutely 100% is to not only fund their lives, not only fund their business, not only fund their team members, but to then take their profits and put them in the communities they serve, whether that be locally or provincially or statewide or federally or even around the world. I see it time and time again. Small business owners are giving back to the world in ways that we only wish corporations were doing. So when we ask questions like, how do we sell as a business owner in 2026 when the world is seemingly on fire? It's a really good question. And we talk about this a lot in Create the Rules Catalyst. People come into the virtual workrooms and they have, I can feel it, the weight of the world is on their shoulders, especially if something tragic has just happened in their own city or their own state or a neighboring province. And they ask things like, how do I go out and just put out a sales post when this is happening? And that's a great question. And I want to talk about this. So, first of all, let's go back to your purpose. You are likely listening to this video because you are a business owner who wants to make money while making a point. And what I mean by that is you are either creating a business that directly gives back to the world. You're a dog groomer who wants dogs to have a better time at the groomer. You are a lawyer who works with underserved, marginalized, or under-resourced folks to help them get justice in the world. Those we can actually say, you're here, your purpose, you're doing something that is absolutely giving back to the world. But in other cases, we're selling a thing. We're providing a service. We're building websites. We're doing the thing that brings money into our business that not only pays our bills and keeps us happy and healthy and thriving, but it also keeps our business happy and healthy and thriving. And when that happens, when we are so resourced in our own businesses, we then take money that we create in profits and we put it towards things that matter. So if you're here and you're listening to this, you're probably doing one of those two things. But we can summarize it down to that you would like to make money while making a point. And this is so essential in the world. We need businesses like you because that is how we start to change the equation. That's how we start to change the way that the system is designed, where only a small amount of businesses thrive. And that is usually because they are already well resourced, they're highly networked, maybe they are put in a position of power by other people. And that's great. We're not going to change that right away. But if you are somebody who is starting out in the world and you feel like you do not have all these networks, or you don't have all these resources, you don't have all these grants and funding and investors yet, but you have an idea, whether that's the idea that you're putting in your business that is going to change something in the world for better, or you want to do the thing in your business that allows you to put the money where you want it to go. This could be funding a incredible politician who has ideas on how to actually change where you live for the better. It could be that you are funding charities, that you are investing in a local family so that they thrive. There are so many ways that we can be giving back as business owners. And I can go into them in another video, but I want to say if you're here right now wondering how do you sell your products and services in 2026, it's probably for a reason. It's because you know that you are in a unique position and you know that your heart is absolutely breaking right now with what is going on in the world. So, first of all, I just want to say that I see you. I hear you and I understand. It is really hard to go out there and tell business owners that I can help support them, that I can help them go from idea to implementation when there's so much disaster in the world happening right now. I get that. But I also know that business owners out there in the world need to be supported, that they are often doing this so much alone. And if they are investing in support, it's often at levels that they cannot afford. I do not want business owners with small profit margins that are still in the growing phase of their business to be investing in tens of thousands of dollars when they need to be bringing that into their business, right? So we're offering a support system that bridges the gap, that really helps under resourced business owners get access to support and services and nourishment and implementation that might have been already not given to them in anywhere else in the world. So I know that. I know that I have my mission. And this is what I want you to do. I want you to look at your business right now and I want you to say, okay, what are my key messages? And if you know me for any length of time, you're going to know that I love key messages. Your key messages are your core values. They are the things that you want people to know about you, your product, your service, your brand, who you serve, and why you do it and why it's important. If you can get really clear on what you do, and why you do it. And it could be that you sell this item in order to take this much profit from each sale and to put it here. That could absolutely be it. Or it could be that you are that dog groomer who wants dogs to have an absolutely calm environment for them to get groomed. I want you to step into that. I want you to be very clear right now why you are doing this. And if you don't know, I do want you to post in the comments. I want you to reach out. I want you to ask for help. I want you to get really clear on your key messages because we need you out here. We need businesses thriving. This is the one way that we can fight fascism throughout the world. It's the one way that we can fight capitalistic endeavors that are keeping businesses small, that are giving only success to a certain number of people. I want you to succeed. I want you to feel good about what you're doing. I want you to make it easy for you to sell your products and services because we need you. We need you to be resourced. We need you to be nourished. We need you to feel strong. We need you to feel good about what you're doing in your business. And we're going to start with key messages. We're going to get really good at saying what we do. We're going to get really good at saying it to who we know needs what we do. We're going to get really good at making sure they know that our product and service is the best for them. And the best way we can do that is to know who we are, to know what we do, to know why our products and services are the best choice out there for the people that you want to sell to. And if you don't know what that is yet, like I said, let's post below. Let's get into the comments. Let's work on this together. We can workshop it. And if you have a really great example of not knowing, or if you have a really great example of, I want you to post below too, because I'll bring you on here. We'll do this together. We'll do this so other people can learn how to speak about their business in a way that moves people, in a way that builds relationships, in a way that builds momentum for the change that you want to see in the world. I just want you to know that I see you, that I hear you, that I know that this is a difficult time right now. But I also want you to know that it is possible for you to sell your products and services, for you to grow your business, for you to build profit, for you to pay yourself and your team really, really well. It is so great to have you here. If you're watching all this way, I just want to say welcome. You belong here. And this is only the first video of many. I'm going to be posting every day practical, real tips for you to grow your business that you don't have to pay for, that you can start investing in your business. But the best way that you can help me keep doing this is to post below and become engaged. Post your questions, ask things, get support in your business that you don't have to pay for. All you got to do is show up in the comments. I want to help all of the business owners in the world build businesses that not only are they proud of, but that their customers love talking about. This is how we start to build a very connected community around the world of businesses who want to make money while making a point.